Now, I'm sure I speak for a lot of us when I say I want to know everything about my car.
But let me know if that's not the case.
And the last piece of the puzzle for me is to see my live data whilst I'm driving.
Now, every car hides loads of information from you. Temperatures, engine data, things that could actually save your engine. And today, I'm adding something that will finally let me see it all. Now, what is it, some of you may be asking? Well, let's find out exactly what
Is in this box.
Of course, if you're not already, don't forget to hit subscribe and leave a like down below.
Now, the thing that is in this box is indeed an UltraGauge from the one and only Kill All Chrome. So, let's go ahead, get it fitted. We'll run you through the features, we'll run you through the setup, and then we'll go on a drive and see what this thing is capable of.
So, it's time to delve in and see what this thing is capable of.
Okay, so the parts that we have a window mount for the UltraGauge, and we also have the UltraGauge itself. Now, first thing is going to be, I imagine, putting the UltraGauge onto the window mount, and it looks like that literally slips off like that, and that slips on there like that, and then bada boom bada bing, we have one UltraGauge. So now what we're going to do is unravel the wire. This will be routed and cable managed, but right now I just want to get the thing set up and make sure that it is working. So I think that's upside down. That goes on there. Won't tighten that up fully yet. And then if we put this up here and press, and then you've got a nice little ratchet. It's easy enough to put on, and then we can go ahead and tighten them up. I might need to actually get out to do this. So, just going to take my OBD scanner out. I mean, ultimately, in the end, we have to find somewhere to route this cable, which is probably going to mean going in through the side here or through there, but we'll worry about that later. Let's go ahead and find the OBD port. Oh, it's on, and it's scanning. Okay, so device is all plugged in. Just gonna turn the ignition on and see what happens. So why is it just scanning? Oh, 11-bit cam found. It's good. Discovering gauges down for safe mode. Enhanced. Fingers crossed, this is all going to go smoothly. "60 gauges found. Set fuel tank size in gallons or litres. That was 1.8 litres. Never use the menu while operating the vehicle. Injury or death may occur." Right, let me just take this off the holder and then I can set the gauges. Oh, I know what to do. That makes sense. Intake air temp in degrees. Yep. Next. Aha. We want brake horsepower. And we want torque in Newton meters. I hope this is right. MPG, why not? Let's put average MPG and put that up to 4.
This is just me fiddling around, trying to figure out what gauges I want to put on the first display of the UltraGauge screen.
See, it's possible that I don't have an oil temperature sensor, which seems silly. Alright, let me see if that has... Aha! Right, we've got torque, horsepower. Oh, hang on. Am I on page 1? No, that was page 2. So let me skip through all of these to page 1. Right, we've got horsepower, torque in Newton meters, litres used of fuel, time till empty, average MPG, and horsepower. Right, I think I'm going to start the car. It's basically the heart of the car. I'm going to start the car and see what happens. Come on, don't stall. Don't stall yourself. We do still have the issue of the intake manifold runner flaps being stuck open. As you can hear, it sounds absolutely horrendous. It smells nice though. It actually went okay for once. Average MPG error. Okay. I haven't got intake temp on there. Right, I'm going to fiddle around and try and see if I can get intake temp on. There we go. Okay. So as you can see on here, we've got intake temp at 12 degrees right now. We've got horsepower, we've got torque, and we've got engine temp or coolant temp, which we do have a gauge on there, but it will be nicer to see an exact number. I did want oil temp, but I think this car just does not have an oil temperature sensor, unfortunately. But let's go ahead, get this fitted back to the window. We'll go on a drive and I'll set a camera up so that you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah, big bump. Welcome to Volkswagen Audi Airlines. Right, here we get to actually properly test it. The horsepower reading on the UltraGauge is only using other sensors in the car to get the reading it gets. Because because that only came up with 160. I mean, obviously that wasn't like full rev range. And an M140i. Yeah. That was a flame. Yeah. That's a flame. What was that? What's page 2 look like? So that's got torque in foot-pounds. We've got horsepower 2, I think, mass airflow error, run time 33 minutes. Page 3. Oh, it was lacking. Miles per hour since start, I don't know. We got UG Fahrenheit. Oil 6.4. Does that mean, what's the 6.4? I wonder. We've got page 5, which is just no idea. Page 6, couldn't tell you what that is either. Page 7, no gauges selected. And back to page 1. Intake temps are 24. We're running decently cold. I say the horsepower doesn't necessarily do an amazing job just because it's reading off the other sensors, but I think the torque works quite well and the intake temp as well. Okay, so from that drive, as you can see, UltraGauge is all working. Now, the only thing I will say is the horsepower, because it's taking readings off loads of different sensors, it's not as exact as it's going to be if you dyno it or have a rolling road. But if you follow me, and we turn the car on. Wait for everything to turn on. We're also going to that was lovely. So this is the current setup we've got going on at the minute. We've got intake temp, horsepower, torque, and engine temp. Well, engine temp, coolant temp, same thing. And then if you press the down button and hold it, you get to page 2, page 3, page 5, and you can pretty much customize these pages to whatever you want. If we go to menu, if you hold it down, then you've got fuel manual, vehicle setup, UltraGauge setup, alarms, trouble codes. You can actually scan what codes you have, and then you can search them up from there. So not only is it a live vehicle data device, it is also a OBD scanner. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has watched this video and supported the channel from day one. And if you're new here, do not forget to click subscribe and drop a comment down below if you guys have an UltraGauge or are thinking of getting one. But unfortunately for this week's video, that is it. And I will see you in 2 weeks for the next upload on the channel.
We finding the gold, the deeper we dig. So we just keep digging till we finally get it. Like, get out, sleep when I'm dead. Yeah, I gave you my word, don't break it for no one. You know I'ma keep what I said. Ready for war, I've been deep in the trance. Been jumping since I had them squeaks in the bed. Ice in my body, I'm cold under pressure. Recovered like I had no heat in the vents. Shooting, I don't have a conscience, too much to accomplish. You know I can't leave it to chance. Yeah, throw it in the bag. Throw some dots, I'm Jackson Dart. I'm out of pocket playing tag. Catch me if you can, empty out the mag. Took the lead, I run the track, and I'm never looking back. Put a moment, always rolling with the punches. Find a way to see through the ceiling, put up covers. Smoke is in the air, keep it heavy and abundance. When the dust settles, let's see who remains. Show up for the moment, always rolling with the punches. Find a way to see through the ceiling, put up covers. Smoke is in the air, keep it heavy and abundance. When the dust settles, will you be the same? 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 When the dust settles, let's see who remains. I'm giving it all I could give. Run up and taking my pick, then bringing it back to the crib. Yeah. You know how I go, we finding the gold, the deeper we dig. So we just keep digging till we finally get it. Like, get out, sleep when I'm dead. Yeah, I keep those around.